Price action swing trading is by far my favorite way to trade, using only structure and candlestick formations to find precise entries and profit in the market over and over again. That's something we do consistently here at the trading channel, so if you want to know how to consistently profit using nothing but price action, then make sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the like button for us to help support the channel and inspire us to make more videos like this. I'm going to let the intro and disclaimer roll, and when we get back, I'm going to talk you guys through the trade you see on your screen we took using only price action here on the Canada Swiss. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Swing trading using only price action requires a vast amount of knowledge about structure and trend. A deep understanding of those two things is how you'll be capable of spotting accurate trading opportunities using only price action. So before we get today's video started, before we start talking about the trade you see on your screen, I'm briefly going to go over the difference between trend and major structure levels to help you guys understand exactly how we use these two things to spot accurate trading opportunities. So let's head up here and draw out both of those things. Alright, so let's start with trend. In a trend, an uptrend that is, we have a high followed by a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, and so on, right? Well, in this case, are these levels of previous resistance major levels of support? Well, that really depends on what's in your trading plan, but today I'm going to discuss with you guys how I see the market, and for me, these levels are not going to be major levels of structure. Now, that's not saying that you can't create a trading plan, create a trading strategy around these levels. This is great for trend continuation trading, but this is not going to give you the most accurate setup unless you add multiple conditions to this. For example, having your previous level of resistance and you have an entry reason that you use at that previous level of resistance. Well, now adding more conditions to that, the more conditions you add, the more accurate this would be, such as maybe needing that level of structure to line up with a 382 retracement. Maybe you need the market to go oversold on a smaller time frame when the market gets down to this resistance level. Things like that will really increase the accuracy of a strategy like this. Now, that's a trending market. Let's take a look at what major structure would look like. Let me remove these first, guys. So let's say we have this and then the market breaks through that level of support. Now, take a look at the chart and see if you can spot a major level of structure at this point. We grab a line tool and point this out for you guys. Would this be a major level of structure? Now, instead of just pulling back into previous resistance or previous support, we're pulling back up into a level that's acted as both resistance and support, and that's been tested and respected by the market multiple times. Now, at this point, this is what I would consider major structure, and these places in the market can produce some of the most accurate trades. And we could go much deeper into this and into different entry reasons you could use. I do that in the EAP Training Program. But for today's video, we're going to go ahead and head back down to the charts and take a look at the Canada Swiss now that we have a little bit of an understanding of the difference between major structure and trend. So let's head back down to the chart and take a look at the trade we were talking about at the beginning of the video. Here we have that Canada Swiss trade, and what do you notice about this trade? Well, this trade has a couple of different conditions lining up. This trade definitely is at a major level of structure. The reason we know that is because of how many times this market tested this level in the past as resistance and support. Multiple tests, and also tested as both support and resistance. So with that being the case, as I stated before, we know this is a level we can look for some really accurate trading opportunities. Now, with that being the case, all we had to do is wait for an entry reason at this level. And as you can see, these major levels of structure can act as major structure once more. The market got to this level, pushed down with this long candle wick, then pushed all the way back up, showing us buying pressure out of that level. So with that buying pressure and a couple other things we saw on a lower time frame, we were able to get involved in this trade as a long trade. And as you can see, this market's come up to our take profit already. It got about 1 pip away from taking profit, and since has pushed down, and now we're hovering about halfway to our take profit. So what we're going to do is go ahead and move our stop loss up to break even on this trade, and we're just going to wait and see how this trade plays out. Either way, whether we win this trade or get stopped out for break even, this was a great trade in association with our trading plan. You've probably heard process over outcome before, and guys, that is a very important part of trading. The process is more important than the outcome. Whether you win or lose the trade does matter, of course, and it feels a lot better to win, but the more important aspect of your trading is whether or not you're following your trading plan and following your rules during any particular trade. And just to help prove this concept further, I'm going to show you guys another trade we took using only structure, another swing trade, on the Aussie Canada. Now this trade again was taken using the same exact concept, and can you see why I might have been interested in this trade? Well, we have this nice impulsive move down, of course, breaking structure levels, showing me that we're now in a downtrend, and then we have this major level of structure right here, tested multiple times as support and as resistance as well back in the past that way, and the market gets up to that level and puts in plenty of wicks, telling us that this is a possible place the market could fall from, telling us that there's selling pressure in this area. So with that being the case, it gave us an opportunity to open a position, and this particular trade has already hit first targets. And on the Canada Swiss, we also had a trending situation that we were paying attention to as well. That was one of the other conditions we were talking about, is the fact that this market not only pushed down to a major level of structure, but also this market had just reversed trend into an uptrend by creating higher highs and higher lows. So there was a rundown of how to swing trade using only price action. Let's go ahead and do a recap of what all we talked about today. But first I want to say that I try my best to provide a ton of value in these videos. And the concepts we talked about today are literally the foundation to our price action swing trading approach here at the Trading Channel. So if you're someone who is interested in learning more about swing trading using price action and learning the exact setups that we use here at the Trading Channel to profit from the market every week, then what you can do is click the link in the description below labeled EAP Training Program. This is a program that we have had open for a little over a year now, and it has helped hundreds of traders in their process to becoming profitable by teaching not only simple concepts like we talked about in today's video, but also advanced concepts, strategies, entry reasons, and how to stay disciplined to a trading plan. We do this through a full training course, review videos that go over the trades we place each week, and email analysis 3 to 5 times a week of trades we are planning to take using the EAP strategies before we actually place them. As I said earlier, we opened this program a little over a year ago, and at this point we are nearly at full capacity. So because of this, we are only allowing about 20 more new members into the program. And after that, we will be shutting down registration for new members until we have some cancellations in the future. This is because it's difficult to personally mentor and answer questions when there are too many traders in the program all at once. And the whole reason for the EAP is to be able to personally help traders reach their trading goals. So if learning advanced concepts, strategies, entry reasons, and how to stay disciplined to a trading plan interests you, then you can learn more about the EAP by clicking the link in the description labeled EAP Training Program. And to recap today's video, remember that a major level of structure is going to be a level that has been tested and respected multiple times by the market. A trending market is higher highs and higher lows, and although the market may be at a previous level of structure resistance, that does not mean that that level is a major level. Although, when combining that level with a good entry reason and other conditions, it can be used in order to create a strategy. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and if it has, then please go ahead and click that subscribe button if you're new. Go ahead and click the like button and share the video to help support the channel and to make sure you're alerted whenever we come out with more valuable content like this, as well as our weekly market prediction videos each Monday. I wish you all the best of luck on your future trades. I hope you have a great week in the market, and I'll talk to you next time.